Hello YouTube, welcome back. It is I, the Scoundrel M, once more crypt-bearding with great aplomb in Dwarf Fortress. This should be fun. We have a potentially fortress-ending situation here, so let's tread with care as best we can. Excuse me, excuse any audio scrattle in the microphone as well, because I have a fan on in the background. It's still quite hot. Hey, I've turned the camera off. I could take this t-shirt off too. We'll leave that till later. The forgotten beast, Ost, has come. A huge gopher with lidless eyes. It has a pair of knobbly antennae, and it belches and croaks. Its amethyst hair is patchy. Beware its deadly blood. Well, okay, seeing as we don't have any sharp-edged weapons in the fortress at the moment, just through sheer oversight, I don't think we need to worry too much about its blood. We're not going to be sending great gouts of it out into the atmosphere. But, you know, punches can make creatures bleed, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not a contact poison. Hopefully it's some kind of ingested thing. Because technically it's a poison. It has to be eaten, right? And a venom goes in through a wound. Right? That's how it works. No, it doesn't say poison or deadly, or venom, sorry. It just says deadly. So, lure it into a spike trap, or maybe just throw its corpse down on some spikes. Okay, that's not the craziest notion. I could do that. But I don't have any spike traps. Will this work with serrated green glass? No. Yeah. Doesn't it not trap? It doesn't trigger traps though, does it? Oh, but you can have mechanically activated traps, can't you? That just go off no matter what. So those hit it, right? We'll see. Anyway, let's stop reading about this deadly blood and look on the bright side. Because here, if I press enter, we get rid of that notification. Where is he? He's down here. We can find him later on. Let's go up to the surface and have a look. Oh me, oh my! The first quadrant of the moat has begun to fill. Soon we will be defended from all comers above, but so far only comers from below. So that's a bit of a problem. Well, I say that the comers from the top. I've got to stop calling them comers. The people who've arrived on the surface have been peaceful, friendly, traders, the kind of people you want to invite into your demesnes. But the people coming from below, well, they've been a raucous bunch. An absolute bunch of fuckaroons. But there you go, what can you expect? They're forgotten beasts, no one remembers them, they're lonely. They're just lashing out for lack of friendship. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, we need to figure out what to do with this forgotten beast, and the best thing to do about that is to go to the other screen, find old Ost. Where is he? There he is, right at the top. How did I miss that? Let's click on Go to Unit, Z, and give him a little follow, because we only have one person in our military at the moment, so it could be problematic. I should actually check which cavern layer we're on as well, but I'm feeling fruity, so let's just let this one run on. Let the dwarves upstairs dither about, unaware of what's happening. Okay, so we're following the lad. Let's zoom in a bit. He's going through some anonymous caverns at the moment. I'm not quite sure where we are. I know there's numbers at the side, 120, 126. Is that something to do with the level we're on? I know they change when they go up and down levels, but what they mean... Oh, someone died dehydrated. Okay, he was significantly closer than I anticipated. Oh dear. Okay, so, freeze time. Let's think about this and figure out what to do. I'm thinking we need to look at our current military status, which is one guy at the moment. The Unswerving Wheels, Asmel Kazgzgl, the militia commander. Okay. He's not particularly good. He's just a dude. So he has no equipment. So his odds on his own are significantly low. But if we go here, over to the squad positions, and we give him equip, and we assign... is this where we give him the war dogs? Do we give him the war dogs here? Is it a supply? Let's have a look in supplies. No, that's not what we want. N for uniforms. Is a dog a part of a uniform? It does not appear to be. Doesn't make sense for it to be, but it's worth checking. Positions. Nope. Alerts. No. Equipment. No. Unit preferences. Thank you very much, Bill W. 2011. Thank you very much for joining us. Is this your first time here? It's your first time in chat, I'm fairly sure. I would remember Bill W. 2011. That's a name that sticks in the mind. Right, where are we? So, it's unit preferences. Is this... Let's go back out and press M again. Get back into the thing. Here's the unswerving wheels. Unit preferences. Is that here? Nope. So in here, nope. Preferences. Is that in supplies? Oh man, this interface is great, absolutely fantastic. What could be complained about? You just caught my post on the subreddit. Well, thanks for joining us. And if you've come from the subreddit, an upvote would not go amiss. Assuming you enjoy what you find here, of course. If you find this repellent, disgusting, unpleasant, and something you wish to avoid in future, feel free to download. That's entirely your prerogative. But if you enjoy it, an upvote would be healthy. For me, at least. Well, for my Reddit thing. Don't worry about that. Let's just get on with the action. So I'm looking for unit preferences, but I don't know where this is. So I have to reach out once more to chat and say, hold my hand. Guide me through the interface. Be a light in the distance, drawing me towards my target. Main view, press U. Ah, okay, we're in entirely the wrong menu. Citizens. Oh, we need to find our captain of the guard, don't we? Why don't we have all these militia commanders? Oh, one of them's the immortal vampire guy locked up. Find him and press Z. Okay, well, we'll go to M, find out who he is. What was his name? Asmal Kuzgzdol. Okay, Asmal. That's not his full name, is it? Can we zoom in and out to get a better... Nope. The game says no. Okay, so Asmal, ASML. Let's assume that's his real name and go into here and do a search, which is Q. Q-A-S... Asmal, the militia commander. Here we go. Boom, we found him. So, unit preferences. Find him, press Z, then press P. Okay, Z, and then press P. Cool. Work animals. Ha ha! Hey, thank you very much, Bill W. 2011. Your name will go down in the stream's history as a true guiding light. Feel free to request a dwarf. If you wish, we will name the militia commander after you, and then you will fly futilely towards a forgotten beast surrounded by angry dogs. Let's do it. So, can we just assign all of these? Oh, and it goes down the list as we do it. This guy's going to be a ferocious wall of teeth and meat. Look at that. 36 war beasts assigned. Boom. Asmal Zeal Copper. Let's hope he's got some real zeal under the hood. Let's hope he can put the pedal to the metal to extend the car metaphor and drive on through to victory. Oh, God, what am I doing? Enjoying a cup of already fairly stale water, but still, it's nice. A character would be great, says Bill W. 2011. Is that the name you want on the character, or is it something else? You know what? Let's put a little volume up on the Dwarf Fortress music, because I am conscious that it is just my voice you're hearing, and that may not be as soothing as I would desire. Maybe a little bit of music in the background will distract from me stumbling over my words occasionally. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Make me sound more professional. Bill W. is fine. Thank you very much. Let's, in that case, head quickly over to Dwarf Therapist and make sure that we've got everybody loaded up. Yes, we have. So, where's old Asmal? Well, there he is. He's highlighted right now. That's convenient. Okay, there we go. Asmal, your name is now Bill W. Unless, of course, you wish to request someone who is likely to live just a teeny weeny bit longer. Because this guy is about to go on a glorious death rush. So there is that. You know, there's a consideration. I'll leave it for a second. I'll leave you to ponder for a moment, and I'll refresh my memory of what's going on with my dwarves. So let's read quickly, even though we've only unpaused for a couple of seconds. In which time somebody died, so fantastic. 86 adults, 57 children, and 0 babies. Oh, well, hopefully that means that the 2 we had matured, rather than were slaughtered mercilessly, although... as the fortress has been lately, I can't help but think they were probably slaughtered mercilessly. Oh, maybe, look on the slightly brighter side, they were slaughtered mercifully? By somebody who didn't want them to suffer more? Maybe? It doesn't really work, does it? Feels a bit off. I'm pretty sure... yeah, that sounds a bit wrong. I have faith he will survive, the dogs will protect him. Well, Bill W. 2011. Let's find out if your faith in... where's he gone? Let's go back up to the top. Asmal, there he is, Asmal. All highlighted in blue. Bill W. I'm going to capitalise the W just because I feel like that's sensible, even though you have not done that. Taking my initiative there. Okay, there we go. Bill W. Kizetsgazil. You have possibly one of the worst to pronounce surnames in the entire game so far, but at least it means something cool. Zeal Copper. Within the last week, he felt satisfied upon improving furnace operation, satisfied at work, pleasure at seeing a fine furnace, loneliness after being away from family for too long. Well, that's what you get for coming to CryptBeards. If you want to come up to shoot wipes, you're going to have to think career first. This is how it works for the dwarves. It's just how it is. Okay, so we've done our Dwarf Fortress bit. Unless there's anyone else in chat who wishes to claim a dwarf, now is the time to pipe up. Right, what was I going to check? We've got skills. Let's see if we've got anybody who's going to actually be any good as a military lad. Sort by squad, so we don't look at the 2 that we've already recruited. And let's take a peek on the military screen. I know I did this last time, but I need to refresh my memory. What have we got here? Aleth killed an undead great horned owl. Aweme. What's this guy? He's got a lot of little accents on his name, hasn't he? Aweme Komekuthe, maybe. Interesting. He's a professor. A presser, not a professor. But he has a little bit of spear dwarf skill. So maybe we bung him in, get a weaponsmith to knock out a spear quickly? I don't think he'll equip it in time, will he? My track record with getting dwarves to equip stuff is not stellar. So Bill W... Oh, he's a swords dwarf. That's why we put him in. He has actually got a little bit of military skill. So maybe we give him a sword. We don't have any swords. Or do we? Did somebody make a... Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else's YouTube playthrough. I thought we had a bone sword. Okay, here's the deal. Let's get back into the fortress, because this blinding white screen is a little bit searing on the old eyeballs. There we go. Bill W. Zeal Copper has no animals left to recruit, so let's leave it. Go back to the Forgotten Beast, because it's a worry. Zed. There we go, Zed. And see what's happening. So, all of the war dogs are going to be drawn up to old Bill W, but there's a couple tethered down here. They're not going to do much to stop it, I don't think. The beast has probably already slain this one. And oh no, it's there. Oh no, there was one here. Yeah, there is a dead one. Should we check the combat reports? Let's just see what goes on in the combat reports. So, Forgotten Beast, what are you doing? Page 1 of 1. The flying iron bolt strikes the Forgotten Beast in the head, tearing the muscle. The force twists the neck. Good opener. I like this. Page 1 is looking... Okay, there's a bit more red. The force twists the neck. The Forgotten Beast scratches the stray war dog in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle, shattering the left false ribs, and tearing apart the right lung. A tendon in the left false ribs has been torn. That's a fairly sizable scoop of stuff taken out of that dog there. That's pretty messed up. I don't think that's... Having trouble breathing? Can't say I'm particularly surprised. Surprised? Surprised. A stray war dog is propelled away by the force of the blow. The stray war dog bites the Forgotten Beast in the right front paw, tearing the fat. Okay, fat tearing, not the most amazing thing, but we are seeing here that at least combat dogs have some minor ability, some combat efficacy. Although the Forgotten Beast responds thusly. The Forgotten Beast kicks the stray war dog in the left front paw with its right front paw, and the injured part explodes into gore. An artery has been opened by the attack. The force pulls the left front leg, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Okay, so yeah, the dogs are kind of glass cannons here, and probably not even cannons. They're more like glass pea shooters. But still, I mean... A glass pea shooter is a weapon nonetheless, so let's hope that we have some kind of Davidian Goliathan kind of interface going on here. Some kind of, small guy beats big guy. Although this is, what is this, a giant eyeless gopher? Or lidless gopher. It can't close its eyes, not that it can't look at us. That's an entirely different proposition. Okay, so we're coming out of here. We're looking at the Forgotten Beast. Let's just let this play out a bit. The guy with the bolts, he may get another shot in. I don't think so. I think we're going to find him pretty badly fucked. So let's follow and unpause. Ah, he bolted. That's good. The dogs are dead, but the beast seems to have stopped. What's happening here? Let's take a look. Has it accidentally triggered a trap? No, I don't think so. Forgotten Beasts don't really trigger traps. Minkot, the peasant, is in for a bad time standing on these stairways. He's come downstairs going, "Oh dear, I'll just go and get a little bit of stone and bring it back upstairs to the stockpiles, and oh fuck, Forgotten Beast," and he's going to get eaten. So let's watch that. Oh, no, he's made a bolt for it, although he does appear to be bleeding. Let's take a look at the combat rolls. The peasant is fighting.
The forgotten beast scratches the peasant in the right upper leg, tearing apart the fat through the pigtail cloth. The forgotten beast scratches the peasant in the lower body, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the stomach through the pigtail cloak. An artery has been opened by the attack. Minkot says, "Gruesome wounds! Begone, fear!" and then says, "I must withdraw."
He's on the run. He's taking it out, but he's leaving, presumably, the contents and substance of his stomach behind him, leading a trail to take the forgotten beast towards him. Let's see what happens. Oh, the forgotten beast appears to have just stopped. He didn't give chase, did he? No, he's not interested. He knows his foe is wounded and therefore does not need to chase him down. He can come back and feast on him later on. Ost Riddlehates. What a name. Maybe we should start throwing riddles at him. That might drive him out of the fortress. So, I'm going to check his wounds quickly. Just take a look. Ooh, he's got a red head wound. This is good. He might be addled. The onslaught of a wall of dogs could well overwhelm him. Let's take the initiative and put out the order. Here comes the squad order. We needed the unswerving wheels. Boom. Here we go. We need them to... You know what? Attacking? Bad idea. I know it's only one person, but he needs to get his dogs together. So I'm thinking let's come up to the next... Holy shit, it's the first cavern layer. Fuck me. Boo. Boo hiss. In that case, let's position him. I haven't even set up any bloody burrows. That's how prepared I am. Let's move him, even though we've had prior Forgotten Beast incursions. Let's move him to here. Right next to there. Magma Forge Gate? Oh, okay. Whatever. We're going to move him here. To the unswerving wheels. He's going to be stationed... No, he's the one saying he's going to be stationed there. I'm totally misinterpreting what's going on. Now let's pause and hope the Forgotten Beast doesn't make its way... Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit! We're in big trouble. The Forgotten Beast has made its way to the main body of the fortress. Now, while we have a militaryman with a number of dogs, I feel it's... Let's just do this for now. Kill creature at cursor. Where is he? There he is. So the military's on the way to kill, but not particularly, you know, likely to succeed. I don't think the dogs have been gathered. I think everything's getting a bit crazy. So we'll see what goes on. Let's unpause and watch this play out. Forgotten Beast has passed the traps. Doesn't even give a shit. It's getting to the doors, but the doors seem to be stopping it. Let's just pause this. Quickly take a moment and keep tightly closed. Sod it. No, we're just going to let this play out a bit more, see what's happening. The thing seems to have been confused by the door. It's not, you know, it's not coming through yet. Somebody, is this the guy? This is Thicket the Scribe. What are you doing, man? You've got no business down there. You're a scribe. This is the library. This is where you live. This is what you do. There is nothing down there of any interest to you whatsoever. That is the mine. That's where we send the hardy types who go down there and chink, chink, chink away at the rocks with their picks. Oh well, let's watch him die. Oh no! He's a wise lad. This guy's strolling along with a cup in his hand. Oh, not interested? Holy shit. The big bastard's bleeding out. Check that out. A spattering of his blood. Okay, if we can avoid people going near this guy, keep tightly closed. Forbid passage. This one too. Okay. Boom. Now we just wait the bastard out. He's got a dog bite on his face. He's going down. Oh, the military boy's still going in. That's not ideal. Let's check that squad order. He's still got the order. Let's pause again. Let's cancel that order. Let's just see how this bleeding did. Hang on, why is that door open? It's just not there. It's incapacitated. I think we can cancel the order, or do we just keep the order on? Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Let's give him a chance to kill. If the thing's wounded there, he can go in there and deliver the coup de grace, and there'll be no worries. Bill W, you have had a spectacular entry into this stream. Let it be said. Here, oh, what's this? Oh, it's on the move. Hello, stopped in the trap. Are we thinking there's an extra chance of it going? It's got a bad wound on its head and a bad wound on its right rear leg. Oh, come on. Keep moving it. Make it pump blood through its body so it eventually bleeds. What are you lads doing? These doors need to... Ah, you dingus. What are you doing? Nunchaku! What is this suicide run? You've taken damage already and you're tramping around in his fucking poisonous blood. Let's watch it go. No, sorry, Nunchaku. These lads are suicidal. They have decided, nope, we're coming down here. We're fighting the Forgotten Beast. We've heard about it. We're fighting it. Let's do that. Okay. Now we've got this going. This lad's down here. He's busy chewing on the remains of Nunchaku. Let's pause the action and go look at our military boy and see what he's up to. Where are you, old lad? The Unswavering Wheels. Bill W. Can I zoom to them? Oh, I can do that through the squad menu, can't I? B. Z. Center on selected squad. He's down here. What are we doing? Hang on a minute. He's not in prison, is he? That's not him, is it? Nope. That's Ola Cesarino or Ola Ravenwipes. So where's the militia dude? Hello? BZ. Oh, there he is. He's right here. Okay. He seems to be on the way. Doesn't seem to have any dogs with him, though. That's the thing. We have assigned him a lot of dogs, but he doesn't seem to have picked them up first. This could end badly. Okay, we're watching old Crazy Pants again. Come on. Giant gopher, bleeding out slowly. If we can keep everybody from coming through these doors, we should be able to just wait him out and let his blood fill the corridor, which is a problem because it's deadly, but we'll see how deadly. We'll get some people to wander through it and see what's going on. Death is all around us indeed, Nunchaku, particularly you. It seems to have given you a big old cuddle. A huge hug. Come on. The Unswavering Wheels seem fairly slow to act. Maybe they need to gain momentum before the unswavering starts. Can you trigger blade traps and all those kind of weapon traps with other mechanisms as well, or are they just fixed? They have to be set off by something going through it. Because if you can set them off with the levers, then presumably they can affect Forgotten Beast. Maybe they won't move if the doors are locked because they can't get there. You crazy maniac. You with your logic and your thinking and your crazy stuff like that. Okay, we're going to permit passage. Here it comes. Let's see if the old military decides to take an initiative. Hopefully it's given him enough time to gather his canine allies. Oh, hang on a minute. I've assigned them all to a pasture, haven't I? Let's go to the surface. Go to this pasture here and say... You know what? It's no longer pen/pasture. Or do I? Hang on. Wait a minute. Where's my cursor? Pen pasture information. War dog. Take them out. I want to see the currently pastured. What? You know what? Easiest way to get rid of this is to say I remove the zone. Shift X. Oh, bang! You can do the whole thing in one go. Although there is a dog here still on a zone for some reason. Okay, so the dogs should now move all en masse towards their master, right? Oh, shit, speaking of which, let's make sure he hasn't actually rushed in yet. Oh, bollocks! Okay. No, it's Zassit, a peer pulley, the militia commander, currently haggard and thirsty, but still in action. What's going on here? Set them to move to just outside the doors. Okie dokie. Advice heard and advice acted upon. Move. You're going to move right over here. Boom. There we go. That's your job now. Your position. Is that how it works? Let's try that again. Squad B. Aha. Move. There we go. There we go. Bang. Station. Lovely. Station. So we unpause. This guy's running away, but he's not drawing the beast down into the depths, so that's a good sign. Lots of dogs. Good to see. Fuck. Okay. Where's our militia lad? The dogs are all heading there, but will they make it in time? You know what? I think we need to reinstate the kill order. We'll see how far he makes it down the corridor through those doors. Hang on a minute. The wave of dogs should turn around once. No, the militia. That's not the right guy. The Forgotten Beast doesn't care. Perhaps. Can't sense and stand there. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're a good miner. Oh, it's Melville. He's not a good miner. Oh, who are you? Zassit, it's back again. He's girded his loins and returned to the front. How brave. How very brave. We should celebrate him. Okay, he's not moving. Oh boy. That was a kid. Yeah, it's not good when the children of your fortress are represented by bones in a red square. Figgins. Figgins! Right, okay. B. Kill the fucking thing. Attack. Just get in there with your dogs and do the business. That's what I put you in position for, Bill W. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to get in there and you're going to rain hell upon the Forgotten Beast. Here it comes. The farmer's chasing the child. Oh, it's almost farcical. His child's dead. Probably for the best that he passed on to. I mean, he's not going to be a happy chap, is he? Hang on, what's this? The dogs are in. Everything's going crazy. They're all bundling around the stairs. I can't even see the Forgotten Beast anymore. There it is. There it is. Right on this square, in case you're missing it. There's a miner standing on top of it. He appears to have been turned into meat. Oh, no, still alive. Still alive. Is the beast dead? Is the beast dead? Pause. Let's take a look at the combat reports. That's Q, not R. There's R. Okay. Forgotten Beast has gone down the list. Okay. Check it out. Oh. We've got 61 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23... Oh, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50 pages of pure, unadulterated blue text. And this piece of red text is that the miner missed. The attack missed the miner. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Charging at the peasant. This is early days. This is earlier on. Look, scratching weavers, charging at peasants. Okay, let's go down to something more recent and see what's been going on. The farmer punches the Forgotten Beast in the left rear paw. I didn't even have to recruit them. They did the CRYPTBEARDS rush without even thinking. Everybody charges in. The hammerer punches the Forgotten Beast in the right rear paw with her right hand, bruising the muscle. This is lovely. So it's just basically getting bruised up at the moment. Bruised up from the pistol whipping. As the Biggie Smalls once said. Peasant bites the Forgotten Beast in the right front leg, tearing the fat. What are you doing? It's got poisonous blood. This is not a good sign. If everybody started biting it, we're going to see some pretty sick and dead dwarves soon. Ah, dear. Okay, the Forgotten Beast is having trouble breathing. That's a nice sign. The woodcrafter latches on firmly after biting the Forgotten Beast in the head, tearing the fat. Oh my god. The Forgotten Beast breaks the grip of the weaver's upper front teeth on the Forgotten Beast's head. Beautiful. The miner strikes the Forgotten Beast in the fourth toe, left front paw, with his steel pick and the severed part sails off in an arc. Why the toe? Go for the head, miner. Your pick is a decent weapon. You can do all sorts of stuff. Still having trouble breathing, that's good. The steel pick is lodged firmly in the wound. Good to see, good to see. Let's go down a few pages. We're only halfway through there. The tanner latches on firmly. Oh, people, stop biting it. Oh, it's disgusting. I bet if I told you to clean all the shit up off the floor, you'd start licking it up, wouldn't you? You fools. You fools. The miner strikes the Forgotten Beast in the left rear leg with his steel pick, chipping the bone. Okay, so we've got some weapons in there. Basically, everyone's pummeling it, knocking it down, stopping it from breathing, just grinding its bones into dust, basically, and then eventually the miner will get round to piercing its vital organs with the pick. That's probably not the kindest combat strategy, but, you know, whatever. The Forgotten Beast breaks the grip of the presser's upper front teeth on the Forgotten Beast's left rear leg. So these guys are all just biting it. They've completely forgone punching, and they've gone into a... Oh, here we go. Look at this bottom one. The miner strikes the Forgotten Beast in the head with his steel pick, tearing the muscle, chipping the skull, and tearing the brain. A tendon in the skull has been torn open. This is good. With a torn brain, it's not going to be doing much, is it? It's going to be laying there, waiting for the final release of death, I suppose. Oh, actually... It looks like the release of death is already there. We were just talking about old things. A crafts dwarf is starving. Well, that's great. I think. Let's go and look over, while this is paused here, talking about starving crafts dwarf. Let's go over to Dwarf Therapist here. I'll bring you with me. Sorry for going on my own there. Excuse me while I have a little drinky. Here we go. And we had 86 adults, 57 children. I'm pretty sure the child number's gone down. Let's do a little read and see how many we've got. Wow. 3 adults and 1 child. That's good. However, it had deadly blood, so let's take a quick look at the health screen and sort by nothing. It looks like Bill W's still alive and doing well. Oh my. How many dogs have we got? Let's have a quick look at the dog list. Lots of alpacas. Should we sort by species? Race. Dogs. War dogs. Oh. What have we got here? Oh, that just means it's trained for war. It's not necessarily wounded. They're still alive, mainly. That's interesting. Okay. So, let's go to the wounds screen again and check out people's health. What have we got? So, anyone in lots of people have been diagnosed and recovering. Lots of people with lacerations. Does that include... Oh, Lanicerus is all cut up. I thought Lanicerus was dead. Maybe she got a new name, I'm not sure. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Someone's got numbness. No one's got numbness, that's fine. A lot of people with nerve damage. Ooh, not great. Fuzzy Logic's got a bit of nerve damage. Where's that? Grasp impaired. Sensory nerve severed. Oh dear. Left upper arm, right upper arm. Not the best. Not the best. I'm not sure if you hid for that whole fight there, Bill W. We'll have to take a look and see if you got any knocks in, but it's not done by name, is it, in the combat reports? That's a bit of a pain. That's why they're biting it. They're hungry. Maybe, Fuzzy, maybe, but we have been slaughtering a steady stream of dogs and alpacas for quite some time now, so if they can't lay their hands on some meat, there's something else going on there. I've probably made them unable to go and get food, maybe? Do they need food hauling on to go and eat? Is that something you need to do? Actually, I'm seeing we've got lots of people fucked up. Severed and missing parts. What have we got? Right upper back teeth. Hands and shit. It's not great. Legs. Right upper arms. Yeah, it's not fantastic. But, well, hang on, let's look at hunger as well. It's only 2 people who are hungry. And quite a few are thirsty. Why are you thirsty? What's the deal here? The hunger is not so much of an issue. That's just Udil and Zassit. What do they do? Udil is currently currently miserable, and Zassit is very unhappy, probably in a big depression. He is haggard and drawn due to the tremendous stresses placed on them. Okay. Nothing while in conflict, shock at the unexpected death of somebody, grief at somebody's death, uneasiness after seeing a dead body, times 53. That was the last Forgotten Beast attack. That did take a fairly hefty toll. But it's mainly just these lads and these tantruming, stricken by melancholy, in a berserk rage. Oh, Ola. Oh, Ola's currently in prison though, so that's not really an issue. Not really an issue. Let's go back to the fortress and take a look at the combat report for old Bill W. I don't know why you're now old, but that's your lot in life now. You're old Bill W. Militia Commander Bill W is fighting. There's your report. You have 5 pages, and okay, you got attacked. You dodged. Good. Okay, there's a little bit of bravado, a bit of courage on display. You weren't completely cowardly. Don't talk yourself down. The battle rages. I laugh in the face of death. You got some ballsy one-liners in, even though they're on 2 lines. Yeah, let's correct that. Oh, it doesn't work. It automatically goes on 1 line. Let's bring this up to a bigger number of pages. Punch the Forgotten Beast in the lower body. You did that. I have part in this. I will have my revenge. Nice. You punched it in the cheek. You seem to have forgone the biting, which is probably the more sensible thing to do. The deadly blood is less likely to have an effect on you, I think. Okay, force bends the head. Ooh, ouch. Punch in the upper body, neck, left front paw, tail. Death, I am not uneasy. Okay. Punch it in the paw, right front leg. You stood up. You did all that sitting down. So before you even stood up in the fight, you dodged 2 attacks and rained a hail of punches down on your enemy. So consider that an achievement. Left rear leg.
This is my fight too. I will have my revenge.
Punched it in the head. I will have part in this, blah, blah, blah. Upper body. Right front paw. You've basically just beat down on it. Oh, hang on a minute. Bites the Forgotten Beast in the lower body. I'm afraid you engaged in the madness. There's a good chance that you are a little bit poorly now and may well have problems. But we'll see. But you acquitted yourself in battle. No one can say you were bad. You've done it again. You did bite the thing 3 times, so 4 times. It's the same time. 4 times. So
I have improved my striking. That was not satisfying.
Okay, not satisfying to improve your striking, but never mind. At least you've done it now. You're a little bit better, a little bit improved upon your previous self. Okay, so what are we doing now? We've dealt with the Forgotten Beast threat. We may have some latent problems down the line with that, but I feel like we've dealt with it for now. We need to get that body butchered, and actually, maybe not even that. Oh, we do have a lot of deadly blood knocking around as well. What's this? Spattering of Bembol, Inky Sits, and Urvad pearl syrups. Okay, that's not the Forgotten Beast blood. Hey, oh. Okay. There's definitely, yeah. There's definitely Forgotten Beast blood around the corridors, so there's a significant chance people are going to get in trouble for that, but we'll see what happens. Why have we got serrated green glass discs? Don't tell me they've been dropped mid-bloody job. Okay, let's unpause the action and let this play out a bit. Oh, they're doing some cleaning. Is he cleaning? He's cleaning. Oh, okay, they're all on top of it. There's the 2 dead. Poor old Nunchaku Chaku. If you want another dwarf, you can claim, you can shout out and see, but we'll call them Nunchaku Chaku 2, of course. Which is actually even more satisfying to say than Nunchaku Chaku. Nunchaku Chaku 2. Sorry, I'll calm down a bit. Accidentally pressed D there. I was trying to use WASD to move the camera. How foolish! What a dwarf fortress noob! How old is this fort? Well, Bill W, once again, that's a question I can't answer easily. Somebody could check back in the first video, or if there is some feature or function in the game that will display the age of the fortress, let me know. But otherwise you'll have to... oh no, I don't think the first video of this series has even been published on YouTube yet. Disaster. Speaking of publishing on YouTube, those of you watching on YouTube, it's time for me to stop the recording, so I'll just stop and start it. Don't worry, you won't miss a thing. You won't want to miss a thing. A little bit of copyright infringement for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!